Hi, everybody. It's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show.
Inside the show.
About 13. Just about to get started. And on the mound in this one, Spencer Strider.
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Cedric Mullins in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next pitch is popped up. Strider has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And now it's Austin Hayes. He's got 4 hits in the series on 9 at-bats. And ball 1. Strider. When you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. 1 down, base is empty.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
2 down, nobody on. Strike 2.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
Two outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Orioles held in check there. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the first. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Ripped to first. Caught. Here's Orlando Arcia. This one in the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And first offering is fouled off. Arcia at first, 1 gone. Pulls that one foul. Next pitch is outside. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Out number 2. Here is Matt Olson. 2 for 7 in the series so far. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. End of 1. Welcome back. Second inning set to go. Now it's the right fielder, Anthony Santander. In there at the knees. 0-1. That one just misses. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Ryan O'Hearn stands in now and watches strike 1. And it's even up. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Makes the grab for the second out. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see these guys a lot.
Yeah, Boog, these guys are all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with some of these guys.
Swings through that one. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Second inning here, no score. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
The 1-0.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Swing and a bouncer. Tosses to first. Third out. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the second. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. There's a strike.
0-1.
And that one pulled foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Next offering way off the plate. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So a man aboard. Next to hit, Sean Murphy. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with running.
Albies on the move. And a ground ball to first. The flip. And that will end the inning. For Atlanta, we'll move to the third with no score. The pitch. Ryan Mountcastle in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And it's 1-1. Kicks and deals. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. Got him. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Here's Adam Frazier. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Frazier, a former All-Star, hitting 9th in today's lineup. He's playing today in his home state of Georgia. Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count. And he deals. And that's in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call. He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Mullins, the next to hit, takes outside. And that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning going. Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Orioles. Went down on strikes his first time through. And there's a foul ball. Hayes, in his 4th year, 27 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Strider checks over to first, and he's back. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. Mullins leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And 1-2.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Stays alive. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Back here in Atlanta, set for the bottom of the third. Now in for the Braves, Eddie Rosario. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Braves, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Kicks and fires.
1-2.
Next offering down in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swung on, belted. Hayes raging back on it. Back some more. And that is gone. That one felt good. Third home run of the season. It's 1-0.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Whips it to Mountcastle, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Arcia measures 6 feet even, 185 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Pitch misses, 1 ball, 1 strike. That's out to center field. Pulls it in on the run, and there's 2 away. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 1 so far. Bounce to the right. And that one handled. The flip to the pitcher covering. And Acuna retired. Out number 3. Atlanta draws first blood with a solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. 3 innings in the book. And welcome back. Here's Adley Rutschman. The wind of the pitch. And that's through there for a strike. Adley Rutschman is one of 7 catchers to be taken with the first overall pick in the draft. The first, Steve Chilcott, 1966. He never made the majors, and worth noting, the number 2 overall pick in that draft, Reggie Jackson. The punch out there, and there's 1 down.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Anthony Santander at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And there's the strike.
0-1.
And that one is inside. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. 0 for 1 with a flyout. This to center field. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing. Bottom of the fourth, Matt Olson up to the plate. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
The 0-2.
Ball.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Towards first, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. The wind and the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one ran inside, almost got him. In the air, right field. Santander makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Fly ball down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. And the 0-2. And that's in the dirt. Oh, he gloves it. The throw. That ends the inning. New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. The pitch. That one missed.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That one off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes. There's a strike.
2-1.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
2 strikes.
And now it's filled up.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Next offering misses down and away. The 2-1. And there's the strike.
2-2.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Righty delivers. On the ground right side. He steps on the bag, and the first 2 set down at the top of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Mountcastle in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That ball's carrying. And it hits the fence.
He was all over that one. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Man on second, 2 down. Good eye right there. Two outs and one in scoring position. Called out on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And that one wrapped foul.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And
oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
the great pitchers are able to tease the outside part of the zone with the breaking ball. That means that it looks like it's going to be a strike, but finishes off the plate. Well, that one finished on the outer half, but caught just too much of the plate and hit for a home run.
Here's Sean Murphy. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow. Here's Eddie Rosario. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at-bat. And that's outside. To the right side, Frazier sends it to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. So the batting order turns over. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Michael Harris. Activity in the bullpen. Jacob Webb is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Perez, the power lefty, up as well. That's hard hit on the line. Mullins racing over to make the catch. Orlando Arcia now at the plate. 1 for 2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down. That's towards center. Mullins settles under it and makes the grab. And the inning is over. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 3-0. 6th inning coming up on MLB The Show's Game of the Week.
Welcome back. Top six. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Ball one, no strikes.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
In there. And so now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And now the count is even.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
And another ball. And a pitch. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Hayes in the box again, takes a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Just off the inside edge.
It's a good take.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And now 2 gone.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Rutschman in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Next pitch is outside.
1-2.
Outside. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Things change, realize the fame games, the demise. You plain Jane's gotta find a new lane for the drive. Hey, word to Nas, I'm shooting for the stars. Unlabeled with them bars, win against all odds. Cause they don't see the greatness, still you show them you the man. They filling up the
Jacob Webb taking over on the mound. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Webb, in his 3rd season, 29 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. Ball 1 there. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Danny Coulombe appears to be getting loose. Swung on, popped up left side. Rutschman under it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Austin Riley. To third, Henderson. Slings to first, and a couple of quick outs. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Ozuna in his 10th season, 32 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Next offering is fouled back. Here comes a pitch. Base hit, left center field. So Ozzie Albies now gets a chance with 2 gone.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And fouled off. Foul ball there. The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
I think the key is
Pierce Johnson gets the call from the pen.
they know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. That's in there. Strike one.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get two or three.
Ball to strike. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. He goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Now here's the Orioles DH, Ryan O'Hearn. And that's a strike. Off the mark there. And that is ball one. Left-hand batter waits. Oh, and he hit him. He had two strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now, Boog, I'll tell you firsthand, retired players, we miss a lot of things about playing the game in our playing days, but getting drilled by a pitch like that usually isn't something we talk about.
O'Hearn, the base runner at first with one out. In the air, out towards left center. And that one hops the wall. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. In there safely. And now just a two-run deficit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it.
Line drive, base hit. In comes the runner from third, and they trail by one.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
0-1. Runner on the go. Ground ball left side. Riley slings it across. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Frazier in the box now. Takes strike one. Runner at second. Two down. And a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the righty deals.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Upstairs.
2-2.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Diving, makes the grab.
Well, he was ready to make a move. I don't know if his eyes were open when he made that catch, but it is a highlight play. Great job of ending the inning.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Danny Coulombe. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. And here it comes. Murphy now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
At the belt and fires. And that's outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Next offering is down low.
1 strike.
Ripped to short. Whips it to first. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. That hits the dirt, and it's 1-0.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
That one ripped. Santander moving back for it. Looking up, and it is gone. He rockets one to right. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 4-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Bounce to the right side. Frazier on to first in time. And 2 away now.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Into center. Mullins settles under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. That is the inning. One more for Atlanta on the homer. It's now 4-2. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. The 8th inning is coming your way next. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. A.J. Minter.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
That one's in there, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and there's one down.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Hayes, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And now the lefty. And takes low for ball 1. And now 2-2. Two now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 0-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
And that is that. 1, 2, 3, go the... Ryan Baker comes on now.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
And the pitch. Out to short. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Wastes no time there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. Acuna runs. And that one lifted in the air center field. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's one away. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. Acuna runs. Ball misses. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Well, he's got a cannon of an arm back there behind the dish. A good, accurate throw is just as important in controlling the running game. So maybe rushed his throw a little bit right there. Didn't finish it off. It was high, and I think that's what allowed the base runner to make it safely.
That one drifts inside. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boog, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
One strike.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
This to third. Henderson sends it across to first. That's the second out. Marcell Ozuna digs in now. 1 for 3. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Next offering is fouled back. Runner at third. 2 away. Next offering misses. And a count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Next pitch is popped up. Mountcastle sizing this one up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Raisel Iglesias. He last pitched 2 days ago. Anthony Santander getting ready to hit. And a pitch. That's a laser base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
O'Hearn, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Santander leads off second with nobody out. So now 1-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Runner leads away at second. That one 95 to finish him off.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Harris fires it to the plate. The run comes in from second, and now they trail by 1. So digging in, Ramon Urias. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
And the right-hander deals. There's the strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Got him! 2 gone now. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a ball popped up. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves